Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is Taliesin McKnight, and today's subject is how to hypnotize yourself for success. There are methods to hypnotize yourself in order to overcome bad habits, to change your self-image, your self-concept, so that you can make changes in your personality to be the person you want to be. So if you could paint this picture of the person you want to be, the successful you, whatever, there are methods to hypnotize yourself, to program your mind to be the person that you want to be. This is also used as an aid to overcome depression, things like that. So there are lots of different ways that hypnosis or hypnotherapy is used. And today's subject is how to hypnotize yourself in order to program your mind for success. Now, in my last video, I talked about conscious autosuggestion. Conscious autosuggestion makes use of affirmations. An affirmation is something that you repeat over and over and over and over again. And this is used to program your mind or to reprogram your mind. So, conscious autosuggestion, you'll write out a phrase and you just repeat this over and over and over again. The idea is that any repeated thought is used to program your mind. For example, if you suffer from depression, you may repeat over and over, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Allow yourself to believe it and feel it. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. So repeating something over and over is used to program your subconscious mind. It's used to reprogram your mind. Or if you're trying to quit smoking, you may say, I hate cigarettes, 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 I hate cigarettes. The more you repeat this over and over, this is used to program your mind. It could be anything. If you're trying to boost your self-esteem, you can give a positive affirmation about yourself. I'm confident, I'm confident, I'm confident. So this is used to change your self-concept, your self-image, so that you could be the person you want to be to overcome bad habits and things like that. And that is the use of conscious autosuggestion. And that was in my last video. Today's subject is hypnosis. How to hypnotize yourself for success. Now, the difference between this and that, hypnosis puts you into a hypnotic trance. When you're in a hypnotic trance or a hypnotic state, you're more suggestible. So you go into a relaxed state of mind and then you repeat your affirmation. So it just sort of puts you in a deeper, more relaxed state to where it's easier to repeat something and reprogram your mind. So that's it. You're in a relaxed state. The word hypnosis comes from the Greek word hypnos, which means sleep. It's not really a sleep per se. You're just in a relaxed, highly focused frame of mind. Now, what is a trance? Let's talk a little bit about trance. When you're in a trance, you're completely focused on one thing, and everything in the outside world kind of dims and goes into the background. You're focused on one thing. Meditation is used in a number of religions and spiritual practices. Meditation puts you into a meditative trance, okay? So, you may focus on your breathing, your breath coming in and out, and just focus on that. Let no outside thought enter your mind. And eventually you become hyper-focused on your breath and the outside world kind of shuts off and all your daily thoughts about work, whatever, shuts off, and it's just your breath. That is a meditative trance. Or you may focus on the middle of your forehead, or you may visualize an image. This is meditation. Now, the only difference between meditation and hypnotherapy is that you're in the same state, a trance, but in hypnotherapy, you give yourself a suggestion, such as I'm successful, or I'm confident with women, I'm confident, or, whatever, I'm happy, I'm good with money, whatever suggestion you're reprogramming your mind with. So you go into this deep state of consciousness and you repeat your suggestion, and then you come out of it, and that is hypnosis. So, hypnosis, there are a lot of misconceptions. Now, here in a moment, I'll teach you a very simple method. First of all, I would like to say for a minute, this is important. There are a lot of misconceptions. Most people, when you mention a hypnotist, they think of somebody hypnotizing someone and they're not even consciously there. They're like asleep and they just do their bidding and then they come out of it and they don't remember. That comes from stage hypnosis, which mostly uses social pressures, things like that, to make people perform. And it also is based on movies. The movie industry is, it's there to entertain. It doesn't always focus on the truth. In hypnosis, typically you're aware of what's going on. All it is you're in a relaxed state. A hypnotist doesn't really get you to do things you don't want to do. You're still aware, usually, and conscious. You're just hyperly focused on their voice. Okay? If a hypnotist tells you to do something you don't want to do, you're probably like, no, I'm getting the hell out of here. So anyways, there's that. Hypnosis very rarely puts someone in such a deep state that they do things they don't want to do. So, and this is natural. We naturally go through these different states of consciousness every day. There are different states of consciousness. Your regular, highly aware, energetic, like waking consciousness, like when you're at work and you're talking to people. This is called beta. This is a highly alert state interacting with the outside world. Alpha is a more relaxed state, like when you're relaxed or reading a book or whatever. That is alpha. Theta is a deeper, more relaxed state. This is when you're in deep meditation or even dreaming. You're in theta. Delta is complete unconsciousness, which happens every night when you go to sleep. So if you think of the mind as a spectrum, on one end is complete unconsciousness, not aware. On the other end is highly alert, interacting with the outside world. Okay, what hypnosis does is it brings you into this deeper state, which happens every single day. Every time you go to sleep, you're in a hypnotic state. Every time you meditate, every time you get engrossed in a book, whenever you're hyperly focused on one thing and the outside world kind of shuts out, you're in a hypnotic state. So when you're really engrossed in reading a book and someone calls your name and you don't hear them and they call your name again, finally they're like, hey, and you're like, oh, you're in a hypnotic, you're hyper focused on the book you're reading, whatever. That in a sense is a trance because you're overly focused on one thing. Now, your conscious mind is that part of your mind where you are consciously aware and analyzing and interacting. Your subconscious is that part of your mind that you're not really aware of. Okay? What hypnotic states do, what a hypnotic trance does is it quiets the conscious critical mind so that suggestions can be given straight to the subconscious. And that's what a hypnotic trance is. Now, in some cases, you can be so deep that you're not consciously aware. That's very, very rare. In hypnosis, you're almost always aware of what's going on, and they can't really make you do anything you don't want to do. So, we've covered a little bit of what hypnosis is. How do you do hypnosis? Self-hypnosis is very simple. In self-hypnosis, this is a very simple technique. You simply count down from 100 to 1. And it's that simple. This puts you in a light hypnotic state. It's light. But the more you do it, the deeper you can go. So this is a really simple method to get into a relaxed state to where you can repeat suggestions to yourself. Okay? So if you want to do self-hypnosis, you sit back in a chair or lay down, you relax your mind, take some deep breaths, relax your body, and then you count backwards from 100 to 1. And as you count backwards, you tell yourself that you're going deeper and deeper into a relaxed state of mind. You may visualize the number, so you visualize the number 100. Then 99, 98. Take a deep breath. Visualize 97, 96, 95. As I count down, I'm going deeper and deeper into a relaxed state of consciousness. 94, 93. So mentally, you count backwards from 100 to 1. And this is a real method. It's counting down. This is used for self-hypnosis. Very simple technique. By the time you get to 100, as I said, visualize each number and slowly count backwards, telling yourself with each lower number you're going deeper and deeper into a relaxed state of consciousness. By the time you get to 1, you should be really relaxed. And now you can give yourself whatever suggestion to reprogram your mind. It could be I'm confident, it could be I hate cigarettes. You just repeat it over and over and over. Some people like to visualize their goals. Now, creative visualization. This treats the subconscious as a type of servo mechanism, a goal-seeking device. If the subconscious mind is a goal-seeking device, where if you visualize with vivid imagery some kind of a goal, something you want to accomplish, that your subconscious mind will see to it that this becomes a reality. So it treats your subconscious as a goal-seeking mechanism. So you can program your mind to obtain goals. So that's another thing. You could use it to tell yourself, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Or to boost your mood, you can remold your self-concept or self-image to make changes in your personality. You could use it to quit smoking, whatever. Or you can visualize a goal, treating the subconscious as a goal-seeking mechanism. That your subconscious will guide you to your destination that you have chosen. So, those are all things that self-hypnosis is often used for. At its most basic, you count yourself down from 100 to 1. And it's that simple, y'all. Now, if you want to go deeper, you could imagine yourself going down a flight of stairs. After you get to 1, if you want to go deeper, do a little more, you could picture yourself going down a flight of stairs and tell yourself as you go deeper and deeper, you're going into a deeper state of consciousness. You are aware during self-hypnosis. All you're doing is going into a deeper and deeper state. And in this relaxed state, you're not really focused on your work, all your mundane stuff. You're hyper-focused on your goal. So you could visualize a successful you, whatever you want to do. And it's very similar to a meditative state. Now, in a meditative state or a meditative trance, you could do that too. If you're good at meditation, you don't have to use these traditional methods in Western science, such as counting down, going down a flight of stairs. If you want to, you could do a meditation, focus on your breath when you're really in this deep meditative state, then repeat affirmations. So what you're doing is you're relaxing and then repeating your suggestion to yourself, okay? And it's that simple. Whenever you're ready to come out of it, you tell yourself, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. And by the time I get to 10, I will be wide awake, very alert, and feeling better than ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting into a more awake state. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You counted yourself back up. Now you're in your everyday state. You stretch, whatever, and that's it. Count yourself from 100 to 1 in a relaxed state. Give yourself suggestion. Count back up from 1 to 10. And self-hypnosis is that simple. Now, with a hypnotherapist, with a hypnotist, that's how you do self-hypnosis. If someone else is hypnotizing you, there are traditional methods. Eye fixation. A lot of people are familiar with someone waving a pocket watch. And waving, this is what they show in the movie. Someone waving a pocket watch. You're getting very sleepy. This is eye fixation, okay? Or you could use a candle flame or look at a dot or whatever. Eye fixation is sometimes used to get into a relaxed state. They may guide you through progressive muscle relaxation. They may do guided imagery. So there are different ways that a hypnotist will get you into this relaxed state. Now, when a hypnotist is doing it, the outside world you're less focused on that. You're really focused on that person's voice. That's when someone else hypnotizes you. So that's basically it. You get into a relaxed, deep state of consciousness and you repeat suggestions. And then you count yourself out of it. And it's that simple. Like I said in my last video, I talked about conscious autosuggestion, where you repeat a phrase over and over and over and over. And that programs your mind. Hypnosis simply puts you in a state where your conscious mind is quiet, and then you repeat it in this deep state of consciousness. We go through these different states every day. Hypnotic states are natural. You go through them every day. Now, the word hypnosis comes from the Greek word hypnos, which means sleep. This is very simple. In my next video, I'll probably talk about meditation. The only difference between meditation and hypnotherapy is that meditation puts you into a hypnotic trance, but it's for the purpose of that trance itself. In hypnotherapy, you go into the same meditative states, so in this deep state of consciousness, you can repeat a suggestion to yourself. And that's the only real difference between meditation and hypnotherapy. You use that state to program your mind and repeat a suggestion, or to visualize a more successful you. Now, when doing self-hypnosis or doing affirmations, it's important that you focus on one thing at a time. One thing. And that's basically it. A trance state is when you have one pointed focus on one thing. So you could really focus on your affirmation or focus on your visualization of your desire. And that's basically it. And there's also, of course, stage hypnosis. Now, some people really can go into this deep state where they're unconscious. Very rare. Usually, stage hypnosis uses social pressures. Usually, they're fully aware, and social pressures, and just wanting to act these things out. So, stage hypnosis, to a large extent, is mostly an act. And it's basically play pretend. Okay? Now, in the description box, I'll give a link. So you could look this up for yourself. WebMD, I don't know, hypnosis.com, whatever. I'll give some really good links if you want to do further research. And then conversational hypnosis is a way to hypnotize someone, in a sense, but it's used to hypnotize someone without even knowing it. And I might be getting into that. So anyway, self-hypnosis, get in a relaxed state, repeat your affirmations, and then count yourself up. And it's that simple. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Once again, this is Taliesin McKnight. And have a great day, y'all.